Hey, what's up my peoples? Go here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform Transformers Legacy United Titan class Tidal Wave. So without further ado, let's just transform it. And then we're going to remove these sections here from either side of these arms. Just kind of grab hold, pull this out, just grab hold, and just pull it straight out. Same thing here. Just grab hold of that, and just unclip that. Put those off to the side. Come down here to the backs of his legs. You just kind of pull out this fin and just slide this section straight back. Put that off to the side. Grab the fin and just slide that straight back. So laying him down, first thing we're going to do is collapse his feet. So bring up the heel and bring down the toe. I'll just tap into place. Do this little panel. Flip this up, bring this down, and this will just tab in right across that section there. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring that up, bring that down. Tab that in, open up that panel, and bring that down. And next we're going to take his forearms here, and you're going to rotate them 180. And you're going to bring the arm back, bring it all the way back, so it's laying flat. And then take the elbow, and just bend that up to 90 degrees. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, so just rotate that forearm 180, rotate the arm all the way back, like so, and then bend the elbow up. And next we're going to open his legs all the way up, just bring them out to 90 degrees, and then bend them in at this hinge there. That'll just click itself into place, bend that in, and that'll just click in right there, so it's looking like that. So now you want to take this chest panel here, you want to pop this up, you want to rotate it 180, and now you want to take his head and rotate it so he is now facing down. And now you want to just fold this panel down, and there's a post right here that'll go into this port right here, this top port in the back of his head. Actually, I think it's this port right underneath it. So you just line everything up and just plug that in. So it's sitting like that. Once you do that, we want to remove all these turrets here, all four of them. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And you're going to take 2 and just plug them right up top here. And the other 2 are going to plug into these ports right here next to these little rolling wheels. Right there. Next, we want to bring in this bit. You got a post, you got a port, and that will just plug in right there. And next we want to bring in this section here. You got a post, you got a port. That will just plug in right there. Now you want to take these sections here and you want to straighten them out. You're going to bring up this section first and then bring this down, and you have this tab that'll go into this slot right here. Just hold that steady and just line it up and get that popped in so it's straightened out like that. Do the same thing with the other one. Bring it down at this hinge here, and then bring it down and just get it popped into place. This is a little bit hard to do, but there we go. Let's line it up and pop it in. Then just bring these little bits up, and these are ready to go. Now this side here that has the post on it is going to plug in right underneath the thigh here. It's a little port that will sit in right there. And on this one you have a post that you want to flip out, and this is going to plug in right here to become a tower. That will sit right there. And now we have these sections here, and you want to flip this little wing back, and you want to flip out this post. Same thing here, just flip this little wing out and get in here and flip out this post, and these are ready to go. And this one will plug in to this port right here next to the wheel. Just line that up and push it in. And same thing on the other side. That will just push in right there. And there you have Tidal Wave in his base mode. And now to get him into his 3 alt modes, first we need to do is just remove all this stuff. Unplug that, unplug these cannons, and unplug these sections here on the sides. Unplug this tower, unplug this, and unplug this. And first thing we can do is just straighten his legs out here, and then we're going to disconnect his legs altogether. So just kind of push up, slide that off, push up, and slide that off, and we'll start working on this. So all we're going to do here is just open this panel up, take all this, and just flip it in. Flip that all the way in. Make sure nothing's getting caught. There we go. Flip that in and close that back up. We're going to bring in this section, and we have corresponding tabs and slots. You also want to make sure you flip this little post back in, and that will just slide right back in. You take this little wing, bring it up and over, and you have that side done. Make sure that is sitting flush as well. And we're doing the same thing on the other side. Just opening that up, flipping this back inside, like so. Close all that back up, flip this around, flip this little wing in, tab that back in, bring this wing up and over, and then you just take the two halves and you just snap them together, and there we have one section all done. And the next thing we're going to do here is just rip his arms off. So just give it a little wiggle wiggle, pop that off, grab hold, just give it a little wiggle wiggle, and pop the arms off, and now we'll work on this. So what we're going to do here, just straighten out the arm, then you want to rotate it. So you can see this purple detailing lines up. We're going to bring in this section here and just fold all this back in like so, and then this will just drop right down and flip itself into place. Oops. Also, make sure you flip this little post back in. That's important. There we go. Flip that in like so, and then flip down this big post here, and you got that side done. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just bring that down, rotate it. So again, you have that purple detailing lining up. You want to take this and fold it back down into that orientation, and this will just drop down, snap into place like so. Then you just take the two halves and you clip it all together like so, and also again flip that down, and then you want to flip up this section here, come in here, flip up this little bridge section. It's a little hard to get hold of. There we go. Like so. And get that all situated. And there you have that section all done. So now we're going to work on this big section that is left. First thing we want to do is take these guns and plug those back on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once we've done that, we can untab all of this. You want to rotate his head back around so he is facing up. Now you want to take these sections here and just unclip them and bring them all the way forward. Unclip and bring that all the way forward so it's sitting like that. Then you want to take his leg stumps here, push these the rest of the way up so it's sitting like that, and then you want to take this whole assembly and just bring this back and down, and that will tab into place. And there you have Tidal Wave in his 3 alt modes. And now to get him into his combined alt mode, first thing we need to do is just take just this front section here, raise this up. You want to take these sections here and bring them straight out on these hinges, and then fold them back in on these hinges. Just kind of bring these hinges in, just a couple clicks for now. And then we're going to bring in this section, and his head crest is going to go into this slot right here. And what's going to happen is you have a little tab that will go into this clip right here. There's also a tab that will locate right up in this notch. So just bring that in. Kind of helps to do one side first and then do the other, but just get everything lined up and clipped in. And again, just kind of want to get everything sitting just right in there like so, and then you can do the other side and just get all of that located and tabbed into place and clipped in like that. Once you do that, you just take this and you drop all of this right back down. So now you want to bring in this section, you want to split it, you want to flip out these wings here on either side. So what's going to happen here is this little bit right here is just going to go into this notch right here. You want to flip out this little clip here, and this will clip in right in there, and you have a post here that will also go into a port right up here. So it's kind of a lot to get lined up at once, but it's doable. Let's get it all situated. If you have everything in the right spot, it should just drop itself right into place like that. You just do the same thing on the other side. Just got that lined up. Oh, first you want to, of course, flip out this clip here. Get that lined up. And get that lined up. And all that should just pop right in like so. And there you have Tidal Wave in his combined alt mode. And now to get him back into robot mode, we basically just have to rip all of this apart. So just grab hold of these sections, just pull them out, and pull them out to the sides. Take these little clips and flip these back in. These fins you can just fold right up, and then just unclip these side sections here. Do hold them very securely, unclip that, and just unclip all this again. That's holding securely. There we go. Unclip that, and put that off to the side for now. So first thing we're going to do is just take this whole chest assembly here. Let's pop this up. Get out of our way. We can take leg stumps here and just rotate these down. Rotate these down. And once that is done, bring these down. You have a little clip connection that's going to happen right there on either side. Just bring that in and clip it. Bring that in, bring it down, and clip it. Take the entire chest assembly here, rotate it 180, and collapse it down like so. And there we have that section all done and ready to go. And now for these sections, you just want to untab this section, bring it up, flip that tab in. You now can open this up, and you want to flip out the rest of his leg. Just get that straightened out, and close that back up. And then untab the toes, bring them up, bring down the heel, and there you have one leg done. And second verse is pretty much just like the first. Just bring that up, flip that in, bring up toe, bring up heel, open all this up, bring out this leg, close that up, and there we have the other leg all done. And then you just take the legs and they will just slide right on to the main body, like so, and like so. So now for this section, you're just going to flip this down, flip this back down, and then you're just going to split all of this right down the middle, like that, and you're going to flip up this post here, rotate the elbow, so everything is oriented properly. Same thing here, flip up that post, and then rotate the elbow, so everything is oriented properly. You kind of curl those fingers in, do what you want there, and these are ready to go. And then you just take the arms and plug them right back in, and there you have Legacy Tidal Wave back in robot mode.